Hey guys, it's Michael, Lawrence Accountability. Just got a quick update for you guys. So first I want to ask everybody, you guys need to show up at the city commission meetings, especially this next Tuesday. We need to talk about homelessness. We need to talk about some of these solutions that they're coming up with, and we also need to talk about criminal prosecutions that are happening here in town and the way they're being handled. The trespassing case against me at the North Lawrence homeless site was dropped. The prosecutor claims that she's going to refile that case when officers are available. I want to point out to everybody that what she did was, we had an original hearing scheduled, and that hearing was moved up a week because she said officers wouldn't be available. So they moved up the hearing a week, and that was scheduled for, I believe, May 18th. On the 17th, I got the dismissal saying, and she literally wrote on the dismissal that she was going to refile the charge when all the officers are available. So Beth, if you want to go ahead and refile that charge, I'm happy to meet you in court to discuss that a little bit. So you go ahead and do that. As far as the other situations going on, I was charged with felony interference. I don't have a lot of comments on that one because that is an actual case that's progressing through the court. I'll update everybody on that as it moves along. I do have a competent attorney that'll be handling this. We've got an investigator on the case, so there's not going to be a problem there. I don't expect to be convicted of a felony. I don't see how that could come down, but again, it's a court, so we're going to leave that and let that situation play it out. As far as homelessness, again, you guys need to be at the next city commission meeting. I'm hoping that we've motivated a few of the people that are at the camp out there to be there as well. I put up a couple videos earlier talking about Mitch and showing how he avoids the accountability and the responsibility of his position. I think everybody could see how he kind of just hid from all the calamity that was going on with his employees that day. That was filmed a couple months ago. I've kind of held on to a few things because I didn't want to put out stuff until I'd figured out where criminal situations were going. But in any case, they've moved that camp around and they've spent so much money out there, and the city knows that requests are going to be coming in to find out how much those requests are. Hey Roland, how are you doing? He says, I can't wait for you to go to prison. I appreciate you listening in, buddy. Thanks for the view. You know, you helped me make a little bit of money there. Idiots out there. Now, why would you want me to go to prison, Roland? Go ahead and make another comment. I'll give you a little minute here. Why would you want me to go to prison? Because I'm expressing the rights that we all have here. I mean, I haven't done anything wrong. All I've done is gone out and expressing the rights that every citizen in this country has. So you go on, buddy. Moving on. Forget Roland. You do your thing, buddy. But they moved the camp around. They spent all kinds of money there. The city knows those core requests are going to be coming in to find out how much was spent. Now, and as I mentioned, this was done at the same time as they claim that they don't have resources to meet the needs. Okay. The mayor moved to criminalize homeless. She's basically asking the city attorney to review that to see if they can get around the Boise decision. I don't see that happening. I asked Melanie Valdez. She runs the shelter, the Lawrence Community Shelter. I did a little short live out there the other day, and you don't understand law or policy. Roland, you just keep coming there, buddy. Just keep helping raise the stats. But anyway, I talked to Melanie Valdez, and she would not comment, and I'm not going to hold, you know, I understand the position she's in. She's in between citizens who want to know the truth and the city who's lying. We know they're lying. We don't need her to tell us. The reality is if she'd received all the funding that she was supposed to get from the city that they had committed to, wouldn't she be happy to say that? I mean, why wouldn't she just come out and say, hey, yeah, we've got everything that we were supposed to get and the city's met all their commitments? I mean, it would be real easy. But instead, I don't, you know, I get a nice conversation. Melody's a nice lady. And, but when she won't say that the city's fulfilled their commitments, I think the answer's there, guys. It would be an easy one to say. Tuesday night, 5:45, City Commission meeting. Hey, Roland Carson, call you out there. 4 comments. Boy, buddy, you're sticking in there. Why don't you come to the City Commission? No? Why don't you come down and talk at the City Commission? Let's get some of your... you can zoom in. If you're even not from Lawrence, you can zoom into our City Commission and talk. So I invite you. Go ahead and come on in and talk. But guys, pay attention to what's going on. I'm going to be updating some more, and I'm going to be watching this homeless situation that's going on. Like I said, and as I've said before, I don't care which side the city's on this, whether they want to take responsibility for it all and handle it all, or whether they want to back out and try to criminalize it. But they need to make a decision on what they're doing. Because at the same time as we have HID committing to all these improvements to help safety and security and help access and all this other stuff, we have a mayor going to our legal department in the city trying to criminalize homelessness. There's a problem there. Those two don't go together, and our city needs to get it together. Roland, you have a good day, buddy. I appreciate you commenting.